Just don't have this camera. It's not, A's not working. I don't know why. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball. A little delayed, but we're here, and we're glad we are as we're bringing you this baseball game on a beautiful Thursday afternoon as the Cardinals are taking on the Rattlers of Murfreesboro. We are working on some technical things, and hopefully the internet holds. It's not doing too well today, but we'll do the best we can. Hopefully they'll get us some wired internet out here at the Farmers Bank and Trust broadcast booth soon, and then we won't have to worry about it. Pete is on the mound. Michael Sewell, he has already faced one batter, walked him on 4 pitches. Now he's up to the next batter. We will get you names in just a moment. The ball low. We'll set up the defense for the Cardinals as well. Cardinals won yesterday against Watson Chapel in a conference game, first conference game of the season. And they're playing a non-conference today against Murfreesboro. 1-0 count to the batter, swing and fouled off to the left side. Runner on first base. Across the infield for the Cardinals, you've got Jackson Bradshaw at third base. Martavius Thomas at shortstop. Second base is Grant Jefferson. Over at first base is Dylan Windling. Next pitch coming for Sewell. Swing and hit to the right side through the hole. It's a base hit out to right field. That's where Dason Connolly is playing this afternoon. You got Aaron Alsobrook in center field, and Colton DeWoody is over in left field. So the base hit puts runners on first and second with no outs. Don't know much about this Murfreesboro team, but they came ready to play. So a little bit of a jam here in the first inning for Sewell, and there's a ball hit to the left side. That's going to be taken by Bradshaw. He will field it, touch third, and that is a force out for one. Good play to get the lead runner there. Excuse me. So Green, the batter, he'll get on by fielder's choice. And that will give the Cardinals one out here defensively in the inning. If our internet drops out, we do apologize for that. Not much we can do about internet. All right. Next batter up takes ball outside from Sewell. Cardinals won yesterday 17-2 over Watson Chapel. So they are 1-0 in conference, 3-2 on the young season. There's a strike on the outside corner. Count goes 1-1. Next pitch coming. That's just a little bit further outside for a ball. I believe this batter is Alex Bailey. He bats with Stewart and a pinch runner on first base. There's a strike on the outside corner. Sewell working that outside and getting the called strike. Good to have Bill Lewis back with us. producing things today. He's going to have a task. We've added some cameras, and we'll see how they work out throughout the evening as we kind of practice. There's a ball tapped out to the shortstop. Backs up. Thomas does. Over to second for one. Over to first. Does not get the double play. Slow bouncing ball to Thomas at shortstop. Just didn't have time to turn it. He had to take a step back to play the bounce and was able to get the force out at second. So that puts runners at the corners with 2 outs here. Another pinch runner.
Number 3, Brody Maroon.
Comes in over at first base. So that brings up Brody Maroon. He will bat with 2 outs and 2 on. Lefty taking on the left-handed Sewell. Beautiful Thursday afternoon. No clouds in the sky. Lady Cardinals playing some ball over across the way this evening. There's a track meet behind us. There's a strike on the outside corner from Sewell. Cardinals trying to get out of this early jam here. Next pitch. Swung on and fouled. That'll be strike 2. That ball ran in on the hands of Maroon, but he swung at it, hit it off the handle foul. So it's no balls and 2 strikes here. Pete walked the first one. There's a ball outside. One and 2 is the count. Pete looks in, gets his sign. Short lead by the runners. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit to the right side over the head of Wendling, but it's going to be just foul. Wendling was covering the base for the pickoff, and he jumped, but the ball went over his head, and it landed in foul territory. We are thankful for that. Here comes the 1-2 again. Just a little bit high, says the umpire. And that will run the count 2-2. We are glad you're with us. Sorry for the delay, but we are here, and we are glad to be bringing you some baseball. Great afternoon for it. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. This one is played in, well, does he call it foul? No, he did call it foul. Didn't see the signal from the home plate umpire, but that camera's a little dark. That sunshine's kind of washing it out, ain't it? Let's see if we can fix that in a moment. So another foul to the right of Wendling. That one he did field, but foul ball. So a 2-2 still, 2 outs, 2 on. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit right back up to Sewell. He misses it, but Thomas gets it, touches second, and the Cardinals are out of the jam. So the Cardinals, they do allow a couple of base runners, a couple of hits in the inning as well, but or 1 hit in the inning rather, but the Cardinals get out of the jam, leave 2 on. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning, and this is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Arkansas Saw and Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw and Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw and Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw and Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush brand implements and Texas Bragg trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Back here at Camden Yards, the Cardinals taking on the Rattlers of Murfreesboro. It's the bottom of the first inning. And Martavius Thomas comes to the plate. He swings at the first one. It bounds over to the second baseman. He fields it on a hop and throws it over to the first baseman. And that will be all of Thomas here in the first inning. 4-3 on the putout. That brings up A.J. Alsobrook. We'll also see Carson McKinney next. And if anyone were to reach, Dylan Windling will be waiting. Alsobrook comes in, one of the batting leaders for the Cardinals. Did not get a hit last night if I read the stats right, but he was on base 3 times by walk, and something that is going to be important for him and all these Cardinals at the top of the order specifically is getting on base. Get that on-base percentage up. There's a foul ball off the left side. And, of course, power is always nice to have, but on base, getting runners on, you can get those around. And so he has done a good job. He batted leadoff over in Texas in the 2022 border battle. There's a ball low. It's a 2-1 count. But Thomas has been moved to the leadoff spot, and Alsobrook is in the 2-hole. Trying to maybe generate a little more offense, a little more runs right there. Of course, there's a ball hit to the shortstop. He tries to field it, bounces out of his glove, and Alsobrook is on. E6 on the play. I'm not sure he would have gotten him. The ball was hit to the right of the shortstop, third base side, and it would have been he'd had to make a very strong throw to get Alsobrook, but we will never know. So Alsobrook on base again. A good, sharply hit ball. And now Carson McKinney comes to the plate. McKinney batting .462. There's a check on the runner over at first. He's back safely. The pitcher, see if I can find his name. Bailey is his last name. Throws a little off-speed pitch. Ooh, just about got Alsobrook back over at first base. The pitch was in there for a strike, a little bit off speed, and McKinney, he watched it in. And then the throw from the catcher down to the first baseman. Now they're checking on him again. They got their eyes on Alsobrook. He's definitely a threat to steal a base. Alsobrook has stolen 3 this year. Pitch fouled off from McKinney. It's an 0-2 count. I hope it doesn't hit my truck. My truck's parked right there. Are you getting the side shots?
I'm not getting that one. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here's the pitch. Outside ball gets away. Alsobrook got picked off of first base. We were trying to deal with a camera issue here and missed that play, missed calling the play. Alsobrook was picked off, so Bailey was able to get him out. Now pitch high. It's going to run the count 2-2 to McKinney. So a base running mistake for the Cardinals here. Erases a base runner. McKinney pops it foul behind us. You see the mouse. Okay. Next pitch is a ball to McKinney, and that is a 3-2 count. Here comes the next one from Bailey. In the dirt outside, and McKinney is on base for a 2-out runner. And that will bring Dylan Wendling to the plate. Wendling batting .444 in this young season. Has hit 1 double. He will come to the plate. He was, we got to watch back a little bit of the stream last night. Of course, we didn't get to broadcast audio, but the video side of things, McKinney swung and fouled one off, and ended up the knob on the bat he was using broke off as the Wendling swings at one right there, a little bit high, 0-1 count. I'll finish that in a moment. Here's the next one. Pitch is in there for a strike inside corner. As as Carson took the bat over to the coach, you could see Wendling on the camera come out like it, broken his, I don't know, favorite. It was his favorite bat. McKinney off and running, swinging a miss. Wendling is down on strikes and a 2-3 put out, so the Cardinals go quietly as there were no hits and no runs, no hits. There was one error and one left on base. We will go to the second inning, 0-0 the score. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to field dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
Back at the Farmers Bank and Trust broadcast booth here at Cardinals Stadium, Camden Yards, and it is a Thursday night baseball game, non-conference here on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Pretty good crowd on hand. If you are out and about, come on. Or if you're not, you're sitting at the house, you want to watch a game, come on and watch a game. It's a good start. It's a 0-0 game. The Cardinals taking on the Rattlers. And I'm not sure if we've ever played Murfreesboro, but we are playing them this afternoon in a non-conference game. Trying to make up one. We were supposed to play Smackover on Monday. That didn't happen because of weather. And then we were supposed to play Warren on Tuesday. That didn't happen because of weather. And so tomorrow's going to be some weather. That Watson Chapel game that was scheduled tomorrow was played last night, and we picked up another one tonight, so we wouldn't have an off week. So the Cardinals trying to improve their record against the Rattlers, and we are looking at a 0-0 game. Michael Sewell on the mound for the Cardinals. Thank you. And we are they were looking for a baseball. I see what they were doing now. All right. Let's see if we can get back to our lineup. Our delay and everything kind of did not allow me to get my lineup made on my book. Here comes the pitch from Sewell. Not sure where that one missed. Must have been low. We'll call it low. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. This is number 32, Colton Bailey. Is that right? No, this is number 32, Alex Mitchell. He fouls one to the backstop. Sewell's gotten ahead 1-2. Yeah, this is Alex Mitchell. He's playing center field, batting sixth. Just the shade creeps across the field. Shadows. There's a ball hit to the left side. That's going to get just outside the bag, foul. Bradshaw giving chase. And the shadows from the trees in right field are just about to get to the mound. Second base, shortstop, as you can see, covered up. Right field, center field. Won't be long. Next week, though, it'll be a little different as the time changes this coming Saturday night, Sunday morning, and we'll be seeing a little more sunshine. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. High fastball from Sewell, and he has the strikeout here of Mitchell. It's one out here in the second inning of a 0-0 ball game. Next batter is number 5, Cade Caldwell. He's the shortstop. First pitch to him, just up for ball number 1. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and you get to hear from them today, and we are glad for that. Make sure you go say hi to them. There's a ball lifted out to left field. That's going to get to the grass and a base hit. So Caldwell's on with a single here, 1-out single. Not a hard-struck ball, but it was lifted enough to get over the head of the infield and infielders and found the grass. D. Woody picked it up. So the Rattlers have another base runner. And this brings up number 26, Hayden Pickett. He is the DH. Here comes the first one from Sewell. It's outside. So 2 hits in the ball game for the Rattlers. Left a couple stranded in the first inning. Sewell's going to try to do that or better today. Got him picked off. He is. Oh, the ball got away. It's hard to see. I don't even know if you can see it in the camera. They had him picked off. It was a great pickoff move by Michael, and he threw it over, but Wendling couldn't handle the throw. I couldn't tell from the sun if it was a low throw and it bounced or if he just missed it. It was a high throw. That's what it was, as we were told. So a missed opportunity there. Now Sewell comes home, swinging a miss by Pickett. Count goes 1-1. So Caldwell is still at first base, but he was showing signs of running a while ago. There's a pitch high. 2-1 now on Pickett. Now they're going to check on him again. That throw almost gets away from Wendling as well, but he's able to jump across Caldwell and keep it here. Still a 2-1 count to Pickett with the runner at first base. Sewell now comes set and comes home. That's a strike on the outside corner. Good-looking pitch. Count goes 2-2. Sewell pitched in Texas and has pitched a total of 3 2/3 innings. Ball hit sharply to Thomas, thrown over to Grant, and he throws it to first base. Ooh, he is safe. Wendling gets tackled. That throw was a little bit late. Wendling had to reach for it to his right, and Pickett, who outmans Wendling by a good bit, ran right into him and pushed him to the ground. Everybody's okay, though. So the out was made at second. Pickett hustled down the line to beat out the throw from Jeffers. So there's 2 outs now. Here comes the pitch from Sewell inside. This batter is Lathan Compton. Swing and a miss. Count goes 1-1. So we've missed an opportunity at picking one off at first base with an errant throw. It wasn't an error, but just wasn't a good throw. And then we missed a double play. Just not quick enough on the turn. There's a strike inside corner. But still just a runner at first base. 2 outs, 1-2 count here to Compton. Swung on and fouled softly back here to the backstop. Compton is the right fielder. Here comes another 1-2. High and outside, ball 2. Now the shadows cover the mound, so the ball comes from the shadows into the sunshine to the batter. Makes it a little more challenging. Here's a pitch, stays high. Count goes 3-2. Top of the order will come up next, and Layton, I believe that says Wilcher. Yep, that's what it says. Hopefully we'll see him next inning. Here comes the payoff pitch to the number 9 batter in the order, Compton. Stays high, and so it will be a walk. He will draw a 2-out walk, put runners at first and second for the top of the order in Wilcher. So, Pete, going to have to work with the runner in scoring position here. That one called a strike, up and in to the batter. Wilcher walked in his first at bat. Now he swings at one, hit softly down the line. Foul ball. Well, at first that ball looked like it was going to stay on the line, but ends up rolling outside, and Bradshaw picks it up in foul territory. It was an 0-1 count. No, 0-2 count, rather. Fouled off behind the plate here. Wilcher digs back in. 1-2 count. I missed the ball somewhere. Here comes a pitch. Woo, just off the plate outside. Going to go 2-2. That one didn't miss by much. A little breaking ball. Tried to bend it in. Must have kind of went around the strike zone. 2 on, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Pitch coming, swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout, and that will end the inning. So a big pitch right there from Sewell to get out of the jam with a strikeout. And so that will leave a couple runners on. No runs scored, though. 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We are here at Camden Yards. It's a 0-0 ball game. Camden Fairview Cardinals coming up to bat. And we are thankful for Farmers Bank and Trust, your hometown bank here in Camden, Arkansas, but also in lots of other places. As we talked about when we were in Texas last week, we passed one in Hope, and of course there were some in Texarkana. There's Magnolia, there's other places, Bryant, and all throughout South Arkansas. I was trying to get a count. I've not received that yet for how many locations there are, but if you are looking for a bank, Farmers Bank and Trust, I would encourage you to go by and see the fine folks here in Camden for all your banking needs. They got lots and lots of options. They can, of course, take care of your loans. They can take care of your debit cards, credit cards. Who knows what else they can do. If I have a question, I go by and see Blake Fain and all the fine folks over at Farmers Bank and Trust downtown Camden, West Washington. They also have a branch over in the Cardinal Shopping Center in Fairview, and the Tellers. They're at Walmart and out in East Camden past Handy Foods. Also want to tell you about our good friends over at Morrison's Pharmacy. When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-through at both locations. If you can't get out, they can deliver too. Morrison's is at 278 on the bypass, 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or you can go by the Clinic Pharmacy in Ouachita Valley Family Clinic. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal baseball. Back here in the bottom half of the second inning, Colton DeWoody coming to the plate. He takes ball 1. Here's the next pitch to him. That is a strike. A good-looking pitch. It's an 0-2 count. I misread that. I misread it. Here comes the 0-2. Breaking pitch falls in there for strike 3. He looked at it, and it was a beauty. Good-looking pitch from Bailey. And out number 1 here in the second inning. Now coming up is Landon Morgan, DH for the day.
Number 8, Landon Morgan.
He will come in. With 1 out. Now he swings, hits 1 to third base. Third baseman misfields it and is not going to be able to get him out. Morgan is on base on the error. That ball bounced and hit fairly sharply. The second baseman just did not make a good play on it. And so the E5 puts Morgan on first base. Hoping that camera gets fixed as soon as that sun goes down, Bill. Now the pitcher comes up. Michael Sewell takes strike on the outside corner, running fastball from the righty. Bailey Sewell batting .222 on the year. Way outside from Bailey. That'll be a ball, 1-1 count. Sewell was 1 for 3 yesterday. Ball to him, 2-1 count. 1 out. Morgan's on first base. Got on by the air a moment ago. Next pitch, big swing by the senior and couldn't connect on it. Fastball inside under his hands there. The count now 2-2. And the umpire motioning up to the box. Not sure what. Looks like they're wanting to turned some audio off, but as we understand it, there's no audio playing. Now, there's a ball game across the way, and there was a track meet going on behind us, so it could have been something from there. Here comes the 2-2. Ooh, breaking pitch gets Sewell looking. And I tell you what, Bailey's pulled it out twice. Kind of a little late break action. And two seniors have gone down looking here in the second inning. So with Sewell down, it's 2 outs. Brings up Dason Connolly, right fielder. He digs in for the first time this evening with Morgan over at first base, being a miss by Connolly. All right. We'll just keep going right now because we are recording. Here comes the pitch. Tries to bunt it. Misses. And that will be a strike. Looks like our stream is not functioning well. We'll check that out in a moment. 0-2 count to the freshman Connolly. Here's the pitch. It's right down the middle. And Bailey struck out 3 looking. 1 got on by error, but other than that, it was pretty much nothing doing for the Cardinals here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. We'll go to the third. It is 0-0. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is in your State Farm coverages, so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, Sawn Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the Steel product line, Arkansas Sawn Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Sawn Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Sawn Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
And we are back here at Camden Yards. Third inning. 0-0 ball game. One count here to the batter. Ooh, nice big looping breaking pitch from Sewell. The batter is Jay Stewart, number 2 batter. He swings and hits one to the right side, picked up by Wendling. He will field it on his own for the out. Go down as a 3 unassisted, 1 out here in the third inning. That brings up the batter, Lawson Green. And then the pitcher, Bailey, will bat next. Breaking pitch falls short, and that will run the count 1-0. Green Grounded into a fielder's choice. Back in the first inning, over to Jackson. Over to Bradshaw at third base. Ball hit over to Bradshaw again. He fields it. Strong throw across the diamond. And the out is made. For out number 2. Good play right there by the junior third baseman. And that brings up Alex Bailey. Bailey grounded into a fielder's choice. He hit the ball to Thomas at shortstop, who got the out over to Jeffers at second base. Double play could not be turned. He hits one sharply to third base. Bradshaw snags it, and that will do it for the Rattlers here in the third inning. We will go to the bottom of the third, still 0-0. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
I want to tell you about the fine folks over at the Lewis Clinic. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs. Located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. Go by and see them between 8:30 and 12 and 1:30 and 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Call them at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is the Lewis Clinic on Old Magnolia Road. It is a great day for baseball. The wind shifted apparently, Bill, and we're back on the stream. Oh, and we just breathed too hard and it went away. How about that? What did you do? I'm joking. Nothing. Called bad internet.
Now batting, number 15, Jackson Bradshaw.
Bradshaw comes to the plate. This will be his first at bat in the ball game. Cardinals didn't look just too spiffy in the last half inning. 3 strikeouts looking. So Bradshaw's going to try to do something here in the third inning. First pitch he sees is driven out to right field. That ball is going to be caught by the right fielder. Good lick, though. Put it in play. That brings us back to the top of the order, Martavius Thomas. He grounded out to the second baseman back in the one out, and Carson McKinney comes to the plate. He walked again in the first inning. And get us a run on the board. Bottom of the third inning, it's 0-0. He hits one right back up the middle. The shortstop going to play it on the hop. He's going to make a double play out of it, or at least a chance. Cannot do it. The ball gets away from the first base. 2. Under the lights here at Camden Yards on a beautiful Thursday. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. And D. Woody is down on strikes for the second time. But the Cardinals, they do score 2 runs on 1 hit. There were 3 errors in the inning, and there was 1 left on base. 2-0 as we go to the top of the fourth. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Farmers Bank and Trust, we talked about them a while ago. They are your hometown bank. Go by and see Miss Tina. She's in the loan department. Go see Blake. Go see the fine tellers. They take care of you when you get over there. Want to go in and have a cup of coffee, you can do that too. They've got a nice little place just to go in and visit. Kind of that old town feel of just going in and visiting, seeing folks, doing your banking business, all that kind of stuff right there at Farmers Bank. They also have all of their mobile options with the apps that you can get on your phone, iPhone or Android. All of that is available. You can check. I checked my debit card a while ago. I'm not going to check it right now because we're using my phone to do the internet because the other internet didn't work. And I'm afraid if I touch my phone, we won't have internet. So I can't look at the Farmers Bank app right now, but you can. So if you want to go download that, if you are a member of Farmers Bank and Trust, you can do all of your banking there. Farmers Bank and Trust, we thank them for all that they have done for Camden Fairview baseball, for our broadcast as well. Here in the Farmers Bank and Trust broadcast booth on a Thursday evening, it is the fourth inning, and a breaking pitch is hit to the right side foul. This is off the bat of number 3. And number 3's name is Brody Maroon. He hits one softly behind second base. Jeff is giving chase, makes the catch on the grass, and Maroon is down for the first out in the fourth inning. So that will bring up Alex Mitchell. He struck out swinging back in the second. He will bat here in the fourth with nobody on. He squares the bunt. He missed it, and it was a strike. Or he gets a strike called. Next pitch coming, swung on, popped up, over to Jeffers again at second base. He makes the catch for out number 2. See if we can't get the trifecta to second base here.
Number 5, Hayden Caldwell.
Ball hit down the line, foul. Just foul, as Bill said. It is an 0-1 count. Cade Caldwell, he singled back in the second out to left field. Ooh, nice, big, sweeping, breaking ball from Pete, and it is a 0-2 count. Ball fouled right back to us. Oh, 2 outs here in the fourth. Cardinals up 2-0. Pete, big pitch hit over to the left side. Bradshaw slides, strong throw across the diamond, and the out is made. Defense playing well for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 2-0 the score. Camden Fairview on top. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Morrison's Pharmacy, when you need a home run pharmacy, that's who you need to go see. They're right here in Camden with over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists. Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-thru at both locations. Can't get out? Morrison's can deliver too. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwood's, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Ouachita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for 836-6914.
Come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning, holding on to a 2-0 lead. Bailey back on the mound for the Rattlers of Murfreesboro. Hit out to the right side. That ball is going to get in foul territory. The right field. Landon digs back in. The plate, he struck out looking in the second. Big cut right there. He was a miss, though. Here comes the 0-1 pitch way outside for ball 1. Been a little pitching duel this afternoon. Pete just kind of lifts his head. He throws it inside. Sewell swings and misses, but it bounces off of the catcher. Gets away from it a little bit. Sewell hustles down the line for to get on base there. So the strikeout, swinging, but the pass ball, or wild pitch, I guess is probably how that's going to be ruled there, allows Michael to get on first. So that brings up Dason Connolly. Connolly struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. So 1 out, runner at first base. Bailey comes set and comes home. Big cut right there by Connolly. He's just a little bit behind it. Cardinals need to tack on a run here. There's a attempted bunt. Oh, it's a good-looking bunt. Lays it down. Bailey comes over to field it. Throw to first base. Connolly is out, but he gets the runner over to second for out. 4-0 now. The score here in the 4th inning. Thomas hit that ball hard down the line. The first baseman tried to field it, just could not get a glove on it.
To 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night.
Right, top of the 5th inning. Cardinals up 5-0. Michael Sewell back on the mound. His 5th inning of work. Has pitched well today. He throws breaking pitch, stays outside and low for ball 1 to Hayden Pickett. Pickett is the DH for the Rattlers. Pitch runs in on Pickett, and it is 2 balls and 1 strike. Hayden got on by fielder's choice back in the second inning. Was left stranded at second. Batting here in the fifth. Takes another ball way inside. It is a 3-0 count. Sewell tries to get one down the middle. It just stays high, and so Pickett is on with a walk here in the fifth inning. Lead things off. We are glad you're with us. We apologize for the struggles in the broadcast. The internet has not been kind to us on this Thursday afternoon. We appreciate you being with us. Encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, that ball goes behind the batter. That's Compton. He walked and was stranded at first base back in the second. Coach Keith wants to come out and check on his senior pitcher. He's pitched well up to this point, but 5 straight balls. Coach says, hey, we need to have a visit. .65 pitches in the game. Sewell has been pretty good. 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 hits, no runs scored. But is in a little bit of a jam with his command here in the fifth inning. 5-0. The Cardinals were able to scratch across 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Next pitch coming. That stays high and outside. Compton, he is wearing his pants above his knees. It's an interesting look for sure. There's a strike from Sewell. He's got his socks pulled up, knee-high socks, and then his pants are pulled up above. So instead of wearing them like knickers, he's got them like shorts, I guess. 2-1 pitch. Stays outside. And this is where we talked about last week with Sewell. You know, he didn't actually get into baseball action until last Monday, I believe it was, or Monday before last, I guess, and because he had played basketball. So, you know, Sewell's hasn't stretched his arm out as well as you would like to see, and you're working on 70 pitches. There's a ball hit to the left side. Bradshaw tries to field it. Nobody's covering the bag at third. Now they get the ball and hold up the runner. So that ball bounced to the left of Bradshaw. He tried to grab it. It went off the end of his glove. And so everybody's safe. Pitch, tried to get that breaking ball to come back in. Looked like it was going to be way outside, and it actually snuck back close, but still, it ended up being a ball. So a walk and an error leads to runners at first and second, no outs. We're in the fifth inning of a 5-0 game. Cardinals on top at the moment. Now Sewell's starting to leave everything out. And like we were talking about, the stretching out the arm. You're hitting 70 pitches now for Pete. He might be starting to show a little fatigue. So we'll see what the Cardinals, what Coach Keith wants to do. But right now, Sewell's got to try to work himself out of this jam. Came back inside and catches the corner for strike one. Here comes the next one. Ball lifted. Jeffers over at second base makes the catch on the pop-up. Should have been ruled an infield fly. It was. And so Wilcher goes down on the pop-up to the second baseman. First out, now the Cardinals with an opportunity to get out of this jam. Jay Stewart coming to the plate. He singled in the first and grounded out to the third baseman in the third. Takes a big hack as Sewell took something off of that, and Stewart was way, way out in front of it. Some action in the Cardinal bullpen, some action in the Rattler bullpen. Can't see who they are at the moment. Another big cut from Stewart, and he's just way out in front of the off-speed offerings from Sewell. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and Stewart goes down on 3 straight as Michael comes back and challenges him with a fastball there for strike number 3. And that'll bring up Lawson Green. Green, he is 0 for 2 this afternoon. Sewell trying to keep the Rattlers off the scoreboard. Here comes the pitch. Breaking pitch just gets inside a little too much. It's a ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing, driven out to right field. That ball is going to get down, and that's going to score a run. It goes all the way to the fence. Conley chases it down. 1 run is going to cross. Another runner grounding is held up, though, at third base. And so a RBI double for Green as he goes the opposite field. A good piece of hitting. So the walk leads to a run. And there's still runners at second and third with 2 outs here. Alex Bailey coming to the plate. Bailey, the pitcher, a good-sized young man. He is 0 for 2 this afternoon, though. But it looks like he's got a little pop. Sewell kicks and delivers. Breaking pitch in the zone for strike number 1. Says, I'll give you a little taste of your own medicine, Mr. Bailey. Bailey struck him out on a breaking pitch, struck Sewell out on a breaking pitch earlier in this ballgame. Sewell, outside and low. Five to 1 now the score. Ball hit foul outside third base. Inning started with a walk and an error, and that has led to a run. But it's a 1-2 count to Bailey. That runs inside and low. Runs count 2-2 now. Sewell trying to get out of this inning. Holding on to a 4-run lead. Base hit likely scores 2. Sewell steps off. Here comes the 2-2. Breaking pitch stays high. Couldn't get it to fall into the zone. So the count goes 3-2. You do have a base to put him, but bring up Brody Maroon. Maroon is 0 for 2 this afternoon. But it's a 3-2 pitch coming now with 2 outs. Just misses off the plate. Sewell wanted that call, did not get it. And that will load the bases for Brody Maroon. Got a pinch runner. Number 12 comes in to run for Bailey. So now we're in a jam as the tying run comes to the plate in maroon. Left-handed batter versus the left-handed pitcher. Here comes the first one. Oh, it's going to hit him, and that's going to plate a run as maroon gets hit in the backside. And now it is a 5-2 ball game. So the walk scored, the error scored. Now let's see if we can get out of this as Cade Caldwell comes to the plate. He had a single in the second inning, 1 for 2 this afternoon. Lifted one over the head of Bradshaw at third base. Ooh, looked like he offered. Umpire says no. He checked his swing in time. And so it will be ball number 1. Still with 2 outs here. The bases are loaded for the Rattlers. Sewell. He stepped off and looked back towards the runner at third base. And he was afraid he was about to get picked off. He almost jumped on the bag, falling down. Here comes the pitch. Throw down to first base. He's back safely, but the pitch was a strike. It's a 1-1 count. Green is over at third. Pinch runner number 12, don't have his name, is at second base. And Maroon, who got hit by a pitch, he is standing at first. I was wrong. This is Alex Mitchell. I'm sorry. I called him Caldwell. This is Mitchell. He watches ball number 2. Mitchell is 0 for 2. Struck out swinging, popped out to Jeffis at second base. Two-one pitch. Sewell trying to dig deep here. Throws it low, 3-1. Sewell is now up to around 90 pitches. Been a long, long inning here in the 5th. 2 runs have crossed. It's 5-2. Cardinals came in leading 5-0. Now it's a 3-1 count with nowhere to put Mitchell. He gets the strike on the inside corner of the plate. Runs the count full. So a big pitch coming right here. Three-two, 2 outs, bases loaded. Sewell comes set against Mitchell. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ball is lifted to the right side. Giving chase is Windling. He dives. Cannot make the catch in foul territory, but a great effort by the first baseman. Just could not quite get to it. But good effort. We'll have to reset it and do it again. Sewell, he looks in. He has his sign now, and he comes set. 3-2, 2 outs. Here is the pitch. Oh, Sewell slipped on the mound and kind of just lost his balance. That pitch ran in on Mitchell, and that walks in a run, and that will be it for Sewell as Coach, well, I say it is, as Coach Keith comes out. That is going to do it today. Great job by Sewell. Kind of gotten himself in a jam here in the 5th. But there is going to be a pitching change. Jackson Bradshaw is coming to the mound. So we will tell you about it. We're going to take a break, though, and we will come back in just a few minutes and try to finish out this 5th inning. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball as the Cardinals lead 5-2. The The Lewis Clinic invite you to come by and see them for all of your health care medical needs. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs. Located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. They're open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They also offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is the Lewis Clinic.
Arkansas Saw and Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw and Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw and Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw and Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
All right, we're back to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Cardinals trying to get out of a jam. Cade Caldwell coming to the plate, facing the new pitcher in Jackson Bradshaw. Bradshaw pitches the first pitch strike to Caldwell with 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Bradshaw going to have to work out of a jam. Nice fastball high up in the eyes of Caldwell. Caldwell swings and misses. And so it is an 0-2 count. Here comes the next one. Breaking pitch falls off the plate outside. Good block by McKinney to keep that ball in front of him. This is the 9th batter in the inning for the Rattlers. Pitch coming. Ball hit back towards the second base. A slow play. Who's going to make the play? Is there a play to be made? No. That ball was slowly hit, bounced real high, though, went over Jackson on the mound. Grant came up, Jeffers did, to try to make the play. He got the ball but could not throw it in time to get Caldwell running down the first base line. And so an infield single leads to another run. It is now 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals. And we are batting around now, the Rattlers are. As we come back to Hayden Pickett. He led things off this inning with a walk. He scored a run. He bats now with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Bradshaw tries to throw a little breaking pitch, stays high. Bradshaw pitched last week in Texas. Did not have a great outing. But he's pitching much better today. He's played well at third base today as well. That ball runs in on Pickett. Two-0 count. 5-4 is our score. Tying run on third base. Ball hit over to the shortstop, diving, not there. Runner's going to come in. Now the ball runs away from Sewell. Now he makes a bad throw all the way to the backstop, and all the runners will advance. And now the Rattlers have the lead here in the 5th inning. Line drive, Thomas dove for it, could not get there. Sewell did not make a clean pickup. And so the other runner, the next runner for the Rattlers, comes in around to score. And then he makes an errant throw, which allows the runners at first and second to move up to second and third. Breaking pitch stays a little bit high, says the umpire. And it is a 1-0 count. That pitch runs in and low. It's ball 2. Next pitch swung on and missed by the batter Compton. He got on by error back here earlier in the 5th inning. Here's the next one. It's a 2-1 hit to the right side. Softly, Jeffis moves over, cannot make the play. A run comes in. And it is now a 7-5 ball game. They have scored 7 here in the 5th inning. The Rattlers have. The ball was cued off the end of the bat of Compton. Had some spin on it. Jeffis was able to range over to get to it. But when the ball hit, he could not field it cleanly. And everybody is safe. Pickett moves up to third base. Compton is at first. We're back to the top of the order. In Leighton Wilcher, he popped out to the second baseman, Jeffis, earlier this inning. Cardinals have given up a 5-run lead. It's now a 2-run deficit, 7-5. The Rattlers on top here in the 5th inning. Things fell apart. Walk, error. Couple of hits. 2 more walks and a hits batter. There's a ball hit to the left, to the third base side. Dason Connolly makes the play but cannot make the throw. Windling can't pick it on the low throw. And another error leads to another run. So it's an 8-5 ball game. And Jay Stewart coming to the plate. He struck out swinging back earlier in this inning. He swings at a breaking pitch from Bradshaw. Good-looking breaking pitch. Strike number 1. Stewart does have a hit in the ball game. There's another breaking pitch outside. Stewart offered at it, fouled it off. So 1, 2, 3 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4 errors. There's a ball lifted out to left field. Sewell coming in there to make the catch, and the Cardinals will finally get out of the inning. But 8 runs scored. 8 runs scored on 3 hits. There were 4 errors. Is that right? Is that what I counted? 1, 2, 3, 4 errors. And 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cardinals trail in this one now 8-5. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Farmers Bank and Trust, your hometown bank. We are glad to have them alongside with us. We're in the Farmers Bank and Trust broadcast booth here at Camden Yards. Farmers Bank, go by and see them. West Washington, also over in the Cardinal Shopping Center, just down the road from us here, and then you can go downtown as well. Offer all of your banking needs at Farmers Bank and Trust. It is an 8-5 ball game. Cardinals gave up 8. It was just not a pretty 5th inning. Sewell started to fatigue a little. Some errors in the field and some timely hitting for the Rattlers for sure. Now the Cardinals are going to have to work from behind here in the 5th inning. They are trailing by 3. Wendling coming to the plate. Wendling, D. Woody, and Morgan scheduled to bat against the new pitcher. New pitcher is, I think that's number 10. Is that what I see, Bill? Can you tell? Colton Bailey. That's what we're going to say it is at the moment. Looks like a 10 to me. Here comes the pitch. Oh, he's got a little run on his fastball. Stays high, but has a little run back into the right-handed batter. Two-seamer action. Wendling. He is 0 for 2. Ooh. That one went over his head. He didn't want any of it, ducked out of the way. It's a 2-0 count. Cardinals got to have base runners now. Here comes the pitch. Inside corner for strike number 1. Bailey's not the tallest kid out there, but those legs run at you. Swing and a miss by Wendling. Cardinals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 struck out 7 times in this ball game. 3 of them looking. The ball hit into the dugout of the Cardinals. The count is 2-2. Here comes the next one from Bailey. Swung and a miss. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher, though. Wendling is going to beat the throw. No throw, actually. That ball got underneath the catcher's glove, went all the way to the backstop. So another strikeout, but the wild pitch leads to a base runner. So now D. Woody, who has struck out twice, once looking, comes in, and he needs to help his Cardinals out. He lifts one out to left field. That ball is going back. The left fielder is going to get there, though, and make the catch. He gave it a ride, but not quite far enough, and just a long out for D. Woody. Good range by the left fielder as well. He tracked that down, the left fielder, Colton Bailey. Bunch of Baileys on this team. He ran that one down all the way in the corner. 8 runs, 5 hits, 6 errors, what it shows on the scoreboard for the Rattlers. 5 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors for the Cardinals. Just not a clean game by either team. First pitch to Landon Morgan is a strike that runs back in on the plate, says the umpire. Morgan, 0 for 2, reached by error. Next pitch coming, hits him on the head. It was a breaking pitch, and Morgan ducked his head, and it just kind of bloop, popped him right there on the noggin. But that's a base runner, and that brings the tying run to the plate in Michael Sewell. Sewell, he is struck out twice, reached by the wild pitch in his last at-bat, and came around to score. Cardinals have scored in each of the last 2 innings. Bailey now, he finally has what he's supposed to be throwing. Looking at his cheat sheet, wearing on his belt there. Now he comes set, comes home. Sewell watches strike one. There is a large hole in right center field. That's correct. And right fielder's pushed over to the line. The center fielder's pretty much straight up center field. And so right center, you get it out there, people are running for a while. Here comes the pitch. He watches strike two, Bailey. Throws a strike. On the outside corner is a good-looking pitch. So an 0-2 pitch coming. Sewell swings and fouls it off. Felt like he missed his opportunity there. It was a hittable pitch for sure. Now let's see where Bailey goes. We know he's got a little breaking pitch. Does he try to spin one in here? Or does he come back with the challenge fastball? Wendling's at second, Morgan's at first. Here's the pitch. He comes with the fastball, but he runs just a little bit off the outside corner. And running fastball from the righty runs away from the left-handed batter. So it's a 1-2, one out. 1-2 count, one out. Here comes the next one. Ball fouled to the right side. Sewell swinging at that inside pitch. Been a beautiful evening for some baseball. Under the lights here on this Thursday evening. No ball game tomorrow. They'll play again next Tuesday down in Crossett. Tries to spin one around the corner there, and it goes just a little bit outside the zone. That's not a bad pitch, and he had a good one to throw there, but did not get the call. So Sewell's still alive with a 2-2 count. That ball runs inside. Sewell fouls it. Well, I thought it hit him, but it apparently did not. The umpire came out and never signaled foul ball. Sewell didn't run. He just kind of turned around and stayed at the plate, but the ball had a lot of spin on it and rolled foul to the right. The catcher was quick to get up. He popped up to try to get it. If he had gotten it in fair territory, I guess he would have just been able to turn and tag Sewell since he didn't run. But foul ball it is. Here comes the next one. Breaking pitch. And that gets Sewell swinging. Foul tipped it into the glove of the catcher. A good-looking pitch by Bailey. 3 strikeouts for Sewell there this afternoon. That brings up Dason Connolly. He is struck out, and he has had a sacrifice bunt. But this time, it's going to have to be more than a bunt, more than a sacrifice bunt. We need these base runners to move around. Wendling at second, Landon Morgan at first base. Connolly, he will dig in here. And here's the pitch to him. Pitch is low for ball one. Cardinals trying to get back in this ball game after giving up 8 runs. They're going to check on the runner out at second base. He's back safely. Throwing behind him there. Cardinals scored 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. And after holding the Rattlers scoreless in the first 4 innings, they gave up 8 in the fifth. Here comes the next one. That's going to stay a little bit low and outside. The catcher turns around to ask the umpire, where did that miss exactly? And the umpire said it was a little low. So a 2-0 count. Connolly watches another one low. All of a sudden, Bailey can't find the zone. Jackson Bradshaw stands on deck. He's 1 for 2. Scored a run. He's got an RBI as well. Here is the pitch. It is in there for a strike. Connolly does watch the 3-0 pitch. Bill, I guess we found the right spot for the phone because the stream has been working since we moved it an inch or two. Here comes the 3-1. Connolly watches ball 4 outside, and now the bases are loaded, and Bradshaw comes to the plate with an opportunity to scratch a run across or maybe more here in the 5th inning.
Number 15, Jackson Bradshaw.
Bradshaw is, as I mentioned, 1 for 2. He came into this ball game batting .286. Jeffers is coming in to run for Morgan. Lady Cardinals score 10-2. Lady Cardinals won 10-2. Appreciate that update. All right, here we go. Let's set it up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bradshaw at the plate. Here's the pitch to him. Strike on the outside corner. A little running fastball. Starts like it's going to go out and then kind of tails back in for strike number 1. Next pitch coming. He tries the same thing. That one stayed low. It's a 1-1 count now. Hey, the Rattlers, they scored with the bases loaded and 2 outs a couple of times in the top of this inning. Let's see if the Cardinals can't do it here. Roll it back around to the top of the order. Here's the next pitch. That one stays way outside, and it's a 2-1 count. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled over into the dugout of the Rattlers on the third base side. Catcher goes out to talk with his pitcher. Not sure if maybe they were a little crossed up there or what happened. Thomas is waiting on deck. He is 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Got an RBI in this one as well. All right, the catcher is back. They're getting their signs from the dugout. And now we're ready to go. A 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Bailey deals. Ooh, tried to throw a breaking ball in there. It stayed way high. Bradshaw, he could see that from the start. There's no reason to offer it that. So now the count is full. Here comes the 3-2. Ball hit to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it. He's going to try to throw across the diamond. The out is made, and the Rattlers get out of the jam. So no runs on no hits, no errors. There were 3 left on base. We will go to the 6th inning. The Rattlers lead 8-5. When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-through at both locations. Can't get out? Morrison's can deliver too. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Ouachita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Cardinal baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
Eight to five ball game. Cardinals had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th, couldn't get one across. And so the score remains 8-5. Bradshaw back on the mound for his second inning of work. And the batter is Lawson Green. He's 1 for 3. Pitch in the dirt to the backstop for ball number 1. This game actually was moving along at a pretty good pace, pitching duel. Cardinals were able to scratch 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, but things slowed way down in the 5th inning. Cardinals struggled in the field, both pitching and fielding. It's a 2-0 count to Green here in the 6th. There's a strike from Bradshaw. Next pitch is coming. Ball's lifted out to center field. Alsobrook having to turn and give chase. He's trying to run it down, and he does not. The ball drops, and Green stands on second base with a double. Alsobrook playing way in and had to run a long way to even have a chance. That ball drops. And the double by Green puts a runner in scoring position with no outs. Bailey coming to the plate. Alex Bailey, he's 0 for 2. He walked in the 5th and scored a run. Now he bats with a runner at second base and no outs. Bradshaw, breaking pitch, hit over towards the shortstop Thomas, a tough play, and the play goes to third. A great job by both Thomas and Connolly. It was a good job by Thomas. He knew he probably was not going to be able to throw Bailey out as that ball was hit deep in the hole to his right. Connolly heads up, covers the bag as the runner Green tries to advance, and Thomas throws a dart to Connolly, who makes the tag and the out. So a big out right there. Bailey reaches by fielder's choice. And now Brody Maroon comes to the plate, the lefty. Strike 1 to Maroon, and the next one is outside for ball number 2. So the 1-1 pitch coming, swung on, hit right back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Alsobrook comes in and fields it to hold the runner at second, but a base hit by Maroon puts runners at first and second with 1 out. So Alex Mitchell comes to the plate. He walked in the 5th and scored. Cardinals would like a double play to get out of this inning. Breaking pitch crosses the corner of the plate on the outside for strike number 1. That's a good-looking breaking pitch. Had a lot of sweeping movement on it. Another breaking pitch. Mitchell fouls it off to the backstop. Let's see where Bradshaw goes this time. Does he try to run in with a fastball? He set him up on the outside, a couple breaking pitches. The 0-2 pitch coming. He throws another breaking pitch to the right side, foul out of play. So the count stays 0-2. You got a pitch to waste, but you could surely run a fastball in under the hand, see if you can't get him here. And he may have tried it there, but he overthrew it and it stayed way high, so count goes 1-2. Could do another one here, too. You could really try to change his eye, change his level right there with that one. But now, if he's thinking outside, run inside on him. Time called. Batter stepped out of the batter's box. Never asked for time, or at least never motioned time. He might have said something. But the umpire had a little chat with him. Now they're back in there. A 1-2 pitch coming. Breaking pitch outside. 2-2. So we've dabbled on the outside with with 3 breaking pitches. Tried one something. Fastball looked like that stayed way high. Where does Bradshaw go this time? Here is the pitch. He does. Run it inside. Mitchell fouls it off. Hanging tough in there is the young man. Now might be the time to come back with that breaking ball in the outside corner or just off the plate. See if you can't get Mitchell swinging through it. Here it comes. Pitch. Breaking ball, it's lifted out to left field. Sewell is right there for it, though, makes the catch for out number 2. So a good battle there ends with a fly out to the left fielder, Sewell. Runners stay put at first and second. So that brings in Cade Caldwell. He is 2 for 3 on the evening. Scored a run as well. Cardinals would like to get him out. Top of the order due up for the Cardinals in the bottom half of this inning. Right now trying to work out of this jam. Bradshaw throws a ball. Temperature's dropping outside. It's down to 55. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow for a little while, and then it's going to turn awfully cold tomorrow night. But it is not bad right now. That pitch in there for a strike. Good-looking pitch. One coming. That one's a little low in the dirt. Carson McKinney behind the plate. Haven't spoken a lot about him behind the plate tonight, but he's played well once again. The 2-1 runs inside on Caldwell. It's now 3-1. Now Bradshaw's got to dig deep here on a 3-1 count. Try to come back with a strike. He does not. Runs it inside again on Caldwell, and that's a walk. Loads the bases here for Hayden Pickett. Pickett is 1 for 2. Got an RBI, scored a couple of runs as well. But he'll bat with 2 outs, and the base is loaded. There's a strike, good-looking fastball to get ahead in the count. We always like to see those first pitch strikes. Get ahead in the count, then you can start going where you want to. There's a breaking pitch, and that's exactly what you want to see. You throw that first pitch strike, he doesn't swing, you got whatever in your pocket. Good breaking pitch from Bradshaw, and Pickett, he just doesn't have a chance at it. So it's an 0-2 count. Ball fouled off behind us here. Cardinals need to get out of this jam without any runs crossing. They're down by 3, 8-5 the score here in the sixth inning, rather. Ooh, that ball is going to go way outside, and McKinney had to make a great play to keep that right there at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Breaking pitch falls in the zone. Strike 3. And the Cardinals get out of the jam. They leave the bases loaded. So in this inning, we had no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 3 left on base. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 8-5, the Rattlers over the Cardinals. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to field dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards. Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
Back at Camden Yards, we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 8-5. The Rattlers up on top of the Cardinals right now. 8 runs, 7 hits, 6 errors for Murfreesboro, and 5 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors for the Cardinals. Michael Sewell started this game, went 4 2/3 innings through 92 pitches. Had a good game going until the 5th inning came and kind of bit him a little bit. The book on him is closed. 3 hits, 6 runs, none of those earned. That's a telling story, isn't it? 3 strikeouts, 5 walks. So that's how the day went for Sewell. Alex Bailey started for the Rattlers. He went 4 innings through 78 pitches, gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. But we'll set it up here in the 6th inning. It is, again, an 8-5 ball game, and we're at the top of the order for the Cardinals in Martavius Thomas. He's 2 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. Digs in against the current pitcher, also Bailey. Takes a ball outside. Second baseman shifted over towards the bag at first a little bit, kind of filling in the hole. Last time Thomas was up, he hit a hot shot to the first baseman. First baseman could not make a play on it. Thomas had himself a single. But now a 2-0 count. Pretty big hole out there in right center as the right fielder's shifted over towards the line as well. There's a ball. Oh, that's a strike, excuse me. That ball looked a little bit up in the zone, but it was called a strike, so it's a 2-1 count. There's a pitch outside for a ball. So a 3-1 count to Thomas with Alsobrook standing on deck. Here's the pitch. It's high, and Thomas works a walk. He's on for the third time this afternoon, and that's always a good thing for the Cardinals. That brings up Alsobrook and also brings out the coach for the Rattlers. Oh, nope, that doesn't bring out the coach for the Rattlers just yet. Now it does. The umpire told him, hold up just a second. And then he got out there. So Thomas on again. And also Brook, he is 1 for 2. Long talk with the coach and the pitcher out there at the mound. This game started at 5 o'clock. We're working on 2 hours and 14 minutes. The first 4 innings went rather quickly, or at least it felt rather quick. And the 5th inning hit, and this game is slowed to a snail's pace. So Alsobrook digs in here with a runner on first and no outs. Boy, a bunt down the third base line. Thomas off and running. He stole that bag off the pitcher. The catcher didn't even attempt to throw. As he started to stand up, Thomas was about 10 feet from the bag, and so now Thomas is in scoring position. That's a good read. Now a bunt down the third base line would push him over to third. Ball 2. So Alsobrook in a hitter's count here with Thomas out at second. Still need base runners. There's a strike on the outside corner. Still need base runners. We've got to get the tying run to the plate. That would be McKinney at the moment if he can come up with Alsobrook getting on. Two 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball hit out to the right center field. And Thomas is going to come around to score. Alsobrook up with an RBI single. A good piece of hitting as Bailey came back inside on the left-handed batting Alsobrook. He turned on it, drove it over the second baseman's head out to right center. And the Cardinals scratch a run here in the 6th inning. That brings up Carson McKinney. He is representing the tying run. Pitch. Hits McKinney in the back, and it was a big looping curveball, and I mean big looping curveball. Hopefully you saw that. McKinney didn't even move. You know, it's one of those things that you say, oh, well, he's got to make an attempt to get out of the way, but when it's in the batter's box, it's in the batter's box, and that's where it was. Hit him right on the back. And so now that brings the go-ahead run in Dylan Windling to the plate. Windling digs in. Windling is 0 for 3. One run across here in the 6th inning. 8-6 is the score. Murfreesboro on top. Cardinals knocking on the door, though, with runners at first and second. Windling at the plate. Ball lifted out to the right side, foul. So an 0-1 count. Bailey checking his cheat sheet on his belt. Figures out what it's supposed to be. Now he comes set. Here's the pitch. Windling turns at it. Gets away from the catcher. Now it goes to the outfield, and also Brooks going to score. McKinney is out at third base. Big play right there is going to cost the Cardinals a base runner. They do get a run in on Alsobrook coming around to score, but McKinney, he tried to stretch that out into another bag for himself and gets thrown out. 7-5 as the putout for the first out. So it was a swing and miss by Windling. The ball got away from the catcher. So Alsobrook took off running. The catcher's throw was wide of the bag, went to left field. Alsobrook got up and scored. McKinney, though, thrown out, trying to advance. Windling watches ball a little bit low outside. It's 1-2 with one out. Boy, you hate to see it out. You know, there's no rule as you don't make the first or the last out at third base. And that's something we just did right there. Pitch low. It's 2-2. So Windling, instead of representing the go-ahead run, is representing the tying run with the bases empty now. It's 8-7. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. It would be great to see the Cardinals take the lead and try to close this out in the top of the 7th. Windling. Oh, did he hit the face? He's been hit. He swung, and it hit him, and Windling is down. He is hurt. That ball ran in on Windling. He swung at it. I don't know if he made contact or not. Not sure where that got him. He is up, though. He is a tough young man. Windling, a good guy. Looks like it hit him on the right collarbone area. Or maybe well, not the chin, I don't guess. He's smiling. He's a good kid, too. McKinney's bringing him out a cup of water. Are you getting to see this? McKinney, he's loving the attention. So it was ruled a foul ball. I guess the ball maybe popped off the bat and hit Windling in the shoulder. Well, that was a scary situation. He went down quickly. I thought for a second he might have gotten a little worse than he did, but he's okay. He hops up and is ready to go. So a 2-2 count. I don't know if you got to see it last night, if you watched any of the game. Well, we'll follow up in a second. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Windling pops it foul to the right side over towards the Cardinals dugout. That ball is going to get on top of the dugout, and Windling stays alive. So McKinney, the handle that McKinney, of the bat that McKinney was swinging last night broke. Windling comes out. You can see it on the video. It's just – it was his bat. it was the one he wanted to use, and it was gone. And sure enough, that I was looking at it earlier this afternoon. The knob broke clean off the bat. Here's the 2-2 again. That ball misses, and the count runs full. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning of an 8-7 ball game. The Cardinals trail by 1. Have scored 2 times here in the 6th inning to get a little bit closer. Wendling watches ball 4, and the Cardinal dugout erupts. So the Cardinals' first 4 batters in this inning have reached. 2 of them scored. 1 of them was erased on the 7-5 putout. Now Colton Dewoody comes up. He lifted one down the line at third, down the left field line, all the way out, just about to the track, but it was chased down by the left fielder. But he's up now, representing the go-ahead run for the Cardinals, and needed to do something with the bat. That ball runs in on Dewoody. Colton Bailey is the pitcher. He's ran up to, well, where did my stats go? He's up to about 46, 47 pitches. Dewoody, he turns on one and fouls it back behind us. On deck is Grant Jeffers. He came in and ran for Landon Morgan last inning. And that ball plunks Dewoody on the back. Another one of those big sweeping breaking balls that ends up hitting Dewoody on the back, and now the go-ahead run is at first base. So it looks like we may have a pitching change here. So while the Cardinals had a tough 5th inning, right now the Rattlers seem to be struggling here in the 6th. It will be a pitching change. We will take a break, come back and tell you about it. It is 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at first and second. Pitching change for the Rattlers. Cardinals trail 8-7. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Arkansas Sawn Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Sawn Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Sawn Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Sawn Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor or give them a call at 870-836-2502.
Back here at Camden Yards, 8-7. Cardinals have gotten themselves back in a position here to try to tie it up or take the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've scored 2. They've got runners at first and second with Grant Jeffers coming to the plate. New pitcher on the mound is Leighton Wilcher. He was the shortstop. He comes over to the mound and taking over for Colton Bailey. Bailey moves out to the shortstop position. Jeffers comes to the plate for his first time tonight with an opportunity to do something. He squares the bunt. It's a beauty. It goes down the third base line. Welcher, there's nobody to cover at first base. And a great bunt by Grant Jeffers loads the bases. A misplay by the first baseman or missed assignment. It's going to be a hit in the book for sure. As that bunt, I don't know that he would have thrown him out either way. Welcher comes off the mound and fields it in front of the third base bag, but the first baseman, he charged on the play as well, and so nobody was covering the bag. Second baseman never swung around. So now Sewell, he has a chance to help himself out and get himself out of a loss situation. Bases are loaded. Pitch is low. Ball one. Tying run stands 90 feet away for the Cardinals. That's Dylan Windling. Colton DeWoody's out at second base. He's the go-ahead run. Grant Jeffers is a little insurance at first base. There's only one out. Pitch in the dirt again. Sewell looks at a 2-0 count now. Corners of the infield are in. Playing for an out at the plate. The second baseman and shortstop are playing at double play depth. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch from Welcher. Sewell, big cut, but fouls it off behind the plate here. Sewell is in line for the loss at the moment, but if he can get a run across here, that'll tie things up and he will be clear. If he can get a base hit, he might put his Cardinals on top. Welcher delivers. Breaking pitch is a beauty. Starts up. Not quite a 12-6, but close. That ball fell into the zone. Had a little bit of left to right movement on it as well. So the count now 2-2. Next pitch coming. It's just off the plate. Boy, that's a keen eye right there. That ball did not miss by much. Catcher wants to know. He said, where did that miss again? Just a little bit outside, so it's a full count. Bases are loaded with one out. Pitch coming. Breaking pitch falls in front of the plate, and the Cardinals have tied this up on a walk to Michael Sewell. Good job of laying off that breaking pitch right there. The Cardinals have tied this game up at 8. Now Dason Connolly comes to the plate. He's going to try to drive him in a run or two and get the Cardinals the lead. Dason does have 2 RBIs on the season. He's looking for number 3 or more. D. Woody, he's at third. Jeffers is at second. Sewell is at first. Infield in now, playing for the out at home, trying to keep the lead or trying to keep this game tied. Dason swings at the first one, high fastball, strike one. Hard shot gets through here. You're going to score 2 likely. That ball runs inside on Connolly. 8-8. Welcher set, delivers, breaking pitch, falls outside the zone. It's a 2-1 count. This game has had some swings. The Cardinals took a 5-0 lead into the top of the 5th. It's the next pitch coming. That's in there for strike number 2. Fastball on the outside corner. Then the top of the 5th inning turned ugly for the Cardinals. The Rattlers scored 8. But now here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, the Cardinals have played it 3. Foul ball off the bat of Connolly. He stays alive. 2-2 the count. This inning started with a walk to Thomas, then a single by Alsobrook, then a hit batter to McKinney. Pass ball, or rather an errant throw by the catcher. Plated one. There's a ball hit out to center field. That's a base hit. Dinwiddie comes around to score. Jeffers coming to home. It's a 2-run single for the freshman Dason Connolly. And it is a 10-8 lead for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a big-time hit by a freshman right there to put the Cardinals up here, and that brings up Jackson Bradshaw, runners at the corners. Bradshaw, he digs in. Woo, pitch goes to the backstop. Sewell's going to try to score. He's going to cross. And now Connolly heads up base running. He gets over to third base. The catcher, he went back to get the ball. He could not pick it up and went back for it. Dason was watching. He rounded second and headed on to third, so another run across. So the wild pitch. It's now 11-8. Cardinals have plated 6 here. Bradshaw at the plate with a 1-0 count. Thomas waits. He wants the bat again. There's a ball hit to the left side foul of third base. Nice kick save by Coach Troy Keith. One count, 1 out, runner at third. Cardinals up 11-8. Here's the pitch. That stays high. It's a 2-1 count. Next pitch coming, that's outside the zone. Ball number 3. Sounds like the track meet's still going on behind us over at Cardinal Stadium. The 3-1 pitch to Bradshaw. He swings at one, fouls it back to the backstop. Full count. Here's the pitch. Bradshaw watches it high inside. He will draw the walk, and the Cardinals have batted around now here in the 6th inning. Now the coach for the Rattlers comes out, and we're going to have another pitching change as the first baseman, number 3, that's Brody Maroon, he comes to the mound. Wilcher will go out to shortstop, and Bailey will go over to play first base. So the Cardinals, they've played at 6. They've got 2 still on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 11-8 the score. We'll come back and tell you more about it. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. The Lewis Clinic. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs. Located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building, they're open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is the Lewis Clinic.
Arkansas Saw and Lawn is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball. Located at 1550 Cash Road in Camden, they provide all of your small gas engine needs. A proud retailer of the steel product line, Arkansas Saw and Lawn carries chainsaws for every job, big or small. They also have blowers and trimmers for getting that yard manicured. And if you need a new mower, go by and see the great line of Hustler lawnmowers. Arkansas Saw and Lawn also provides all of your maintenance and repair needs. Arkansas Saw and Lawn. Go by and see them on Cash Road or call them at 870-836-4861.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Field 11-8 is the score here on a very nice Thursday evening. Cardinals, they've batted around here in the sixth inning, coming back up to Thomas again. He led things off with a walk, scored on the single by Aaron Alsobrook. He will dig in against the new pitcher, Brody Maroon. Runners are at the corners here. Over at third is Conley. And at first base is Bradshaw. Maroon checks his armband. He's got the pitch selection, I guess. His first pitch, fastball. Thomas fouls it off. I want to thank again all of our supporters, Arkansas Pulpwood, Arkansas Saw and Lawn, Reynolds Construction, the Lewis Clinic, Nick Tuberville State Farm, Morrison's Pharmacy, Simple Accounting, Premier Concrete, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor, and Farmers Bank and Trust. Runner from first, that's Bradshaw. He steals second, and Conley was leading off from third, the catcher. He tries to throw him out down at third, throws it over the third baseman to the left fielder, and Conley comes in to score. So it's now a 12-8 ball game. I hope for sure that the official score gives Bradshaw a stolen base there, though. Here's the pitch. To Thomas, it's low.
How do you not get a stolen base with that place?
Make sure we let him know about that. Next pitch coming. That's a strike on the outside. It's a 2-2 count now to Thomas. He's 2 for 3 today. Ooh. That ball ran in and then kind of back over the plate. A little bit of two-seam action. Thomas, he never offered at it, and the umpire said, well, it looks like a ball to me. So now it's a full count. Popped up and out of play. Reminder again, we be back on the air. Cardinals play in Crossett on Tuesday, weather permitting. Then we'll be back here on Thursday against El Dorado, and then we travel again on Friday. Here's the 3-2 again. Hit right back up the middle. Second baseman fields it, going to try to make the throw. He is not in time. Thomas beats it out. That ball cued off the end of the bat, it looked like, or fisted, one of the two. Didn't have a whole lot on it. The second baseman fielded it just right there beside the bag, but his throw was not in time. Thomas beat that out, an infield single. Bradshaw goes over to third base. That's his third. That's Thomas's third hit of the game. And that brings up also Brooke. He is 2 for 3. Couple of singles, runs scored. He's also drawn a walk. He comes in with the runners at the corners, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Thomas going. Also, Brooke offered at it, says the umpire. Thomas with the stolen base. Puts runners at second and third. Alsobrook swings, hits it to the left side through the hole. That's going to score a run. Thomas moves up to third. Alsobrook hustling. He's going to try to go to second, and he makes it. So he advances. Good piece of hitting. That's his third hit of the ball game. And an RBI as well. So the score now 13-8. Cardinals have their 5-run lead back. That ball hit on a line. The third baseman, I'll get it right. The third baseman dove at it to his left. It went under his glove and out to left field. Carson McKinney comes to the plate. He's walked. He's been hit by a pitch. Got on by fielder's choice, scored a run. He's also struck out tonight. He can extend this lead here. Swings at a breaking pitch outside. Strike one. I believe McKinney was looking fastball and got the curveball. Ooh, breaking pitch there, but McKinney was on it. Drives it out to left field. 1 run in, 2 runs in here on the two RBI single for Carson McKinney. He gets in the hit column today. And the score now 15-8. Dylan Winley comes to the plate. He is 0 for 3. He walked his last time up. That was this inning. It was a walk, and then he scored a run. Still just 1 out here in the 6th inning. Ball bounds into the dirt. Good heads-up running by McKinney. He gets down to second base. It's on the wild pitch. So Winling can drive in another with a base hit, running in scoring position. This inning has gotten out of hand for the Rattlers. Cardinals taking advantage of some sloppy pitching, but then some key hits. They've had 6 hits here in the inning. Ball hit. There's the 7th. It goes through the hole on the left side. McKinney being held up by Coach Keith, so a single for Winling. That's his first hit tonight. And that brings up Colton DeWoody. He got hit by a pitch earlier in this inning, scored a run. If he could just hit this ball out, we could end this ball game right here. I vote for it. Cardinals have piled on the hits, 15 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors in this one. DeWoody watches the ball outside. He did. He hit one down the line that was not far from the fence. We'll take it. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt. Ball 2. Grant Jeffers, he is on deck. He got a bunt single earlier this inning. Next pitch coming. That's high and outside. The catcher for the Rattlers, he's kind of looking a little bit weathered tonight. Little bit frustrated how this game is turned. Here's the 3-0 to DeWoody. Way outside, and that's ball 4. DeWoody will walk. And that brings up Grant Jeffers. Jeffers' bunt earlier really kind of sparked. I mean, things were going already well for the Cardinals in this inning, but that bunt just was a beaut, and he
kind of sparked this offense, kind of sparked the dugout for the Cardinals. See what he does now. Ooh, that ball spiked in the ground. Went off the catcher. He didn't like the way that one felt. Hit him right on his left leg, left thigh. So it's a 1-0 count to Jeffers with the bases loaded. One out here. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Jeffers looks at strike one. Nice two-seam fastball there. Cardinals have played at 10 here in the inning. It's 15-8. Cardinals up on the Rattlers. Playing Murfreesboro tonight. Strike two on the outside corner. Jeffers has watched two now. Tell you what, Bill, we might be running close on our camera. The camera's battery life. This game is going long. Here comes the 1-2. That one's a breaking pitch that slides way outside. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Jeffers. Stays outside. 3-2. The hats come off over in the dugout. As they're looking for a walk. And they're going to get it. Jeffers. He will head down to first base, and the walk brings a run in. It's now 16-8. And that brings up Michael Sewell. He'll come in. Bases loaded, one out. Pitch coming. Ball hit to the right side. That's going to get through the hole. That's going to score one run. They're going to hold up the runners at third base. Everybody stays put. So a base hit for Michael Sewell. Plates another run. Makes the score 17-8. Cardinals on a little hitting spree here in the sixth inning. RBI for Pete. And that brings up Dason Conley. And base hit here should end this ball game. 17-8. Here's the pitch. Conley swings and misses at the fastball. $12 runs here in the sixth inning for the Cardinals. Here comes the pitch. He watches a fastball high. 1-1 count. Cardinals have done all this with one out. There's a strike to the freshman. He's played a little right field tonight. He's played a little third base tonight. He got the start last night and the win. Pitched a complete game. 1-2 goes to the backstop. Going to try to run across the plate. That's a score. And that is going to end the ball game. The Cardinals will win this one in a run rule fashion. 18-8 is the final score. Big comeback. They were down by 3 going into this inning. They've scored 13, and they will win it. So the Cardinals pick up the win tonight, 18-8 over the Murfreesboro Rattlers. We will take a break, come back, look at a few stats before we close things up. 18-8 the final. Camden Fairview wins. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to fill dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards. Call the Mudslingers at Premier Concrete for all your ready-mix needs. Located in Camden and serving South Arkansas, the Mudslingers are the concrete professionals you are looking for. Premier Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Earlier or later by appointment, give them a call at 870-231-3884. Premier Concrete, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the Camden Fairview baseball team or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Nick Tuberville is right here in Ouachita County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Nick and his team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you will know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With Nick Tuberville State Farm, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As the Cardinals pick up the win 18-8 on this Thursday evening, late into the evening actually. This game ran about 2 hours and 54 minutes. And the Cardinals, they had to battle back. They got ahead in this ball game. They scored 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. But then in the fifth inning, things got out of hand for the Cardinals as Murfreesboro was able to plate 8 and take the lead. And then in the bottom of the fifth inning, Cardinals couldn't do anything. Held them off in the top of the sixth. And then in the bottom of the sixth inning, the Cardinals plated 13 runs. They got 13 runs on 8 hits and only 1 error. There were several walks in that inning, though, as the pitching from Murfreesboro just started to fatigue out. But the Cardinals took advantage. They had good base hitting. They had good base running and were able to get a 10-run rule limit on Murfreesboro this afternoon. Cardinals, they scored 18 runs on 12 hits, 4 errors. Murfreesboro 8 runs on 7 hits and 8 errors. Murfreesboro's defense let them down a little bit for sure. Cardinals, they played well. Martavius Thomas running through the order. He was 3 for 4. Also Brook was 3 for 4. Carson McKinney was 1 for 3. Dylan Windley was 1 for 4. Colton DeWoody, he didn't have a hit in 3 at-bats, but he did walk and had a big run there in that last inning. Landon Morgan was 0 for 2. Grant Jeffers came in. He got a bunt single with 1 for 1, scored, or rather got an RBI and scored a run. Michael Sewell was 1 for 4. Dason Connolly was 1 for 2, and Jackson Bradshaw 1 for 3. So that's how things go offensively for the Cardinals. Pitching-wise, the win goes to Jackson Bradshaw. He ended up with 1 1/3 innings pitched, 41 pitches, 4 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. Struck out 1 and walked 1. Michael Sewell, he no decisioned in this one, 4 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 6 runs, none of them earned, 3 strikeouts and 5 walks. The loss will go to Colton Bailey, and he will take the loss. 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 4 runs, 4 earned, and 2 strikeouts, as well as 3 walks. So the Cardinals, they'll move to 4-2 on the season, on the young season, and pick up the win here this afternoon in the non-conference game. It was a good fought battle by the Cardinals. They had to they had to stick with it. We've seen them do that already this year in some tough fighting situations and not giving up. They didn't deny it. They came back and played hard, and that's definitely a mark of a strong team as you go forward as we look into conference play. We'll go into conference play again next Tuesday as we travel down to Crossett to take on the Eagles. They will be playing they will be playing down in Crossett for a conference game. Cardinals already 1-0 in conference after beating Watson Chapel last night. So that's how things will end here. A big-time win for the Cardinals, and definitely good to have you along board with us. If you weren't able to make the game tonight, we thank you for being with us. We're sorry the broadcast didn't work out quite as well with the internet. Hopefully we'll get some internet out here at some point. But we'll do our best to keep bringing you baseball games and letting you be able to watch and be a part of this broadcast. But anytime it's a home game, we encourage you to come to the game as well and support the Cardinals in all facets of helping out with the concession stand. Got a great concession stand, by the way. Great food down there. But just being a part and cheering on these boys. But it was an 18-8 win for the Cardinals. They moved to 4-2. Big-time non-conference win tonight in a tough-fought battle. Well, that's it for me, I think. Hit for Bill and Wes. Hey, Wes, statistician, he was also the mic man tonight for the Cardinals here at home. Bill Lewis, our executive producer over here, did a great job. Hopefully next week we'll have our camera angles fixed out and maybe even a little bit of graphics. We'll see how that goes. But 18-8, Cardinals win it. So long from Camden Yards. We'll see you next Tuesday.